Hi friends, welcome to the SVD Sadbhavna Delhi YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest with us, Sister LUCIKA SANGMA, a member of a Catholic religious congregation known as Missionary Sisters of Mary Help of Christians, based in northeast of India. She belongs to a tribe known as the Garos, one of the main tribes of Meghalaya. Besides, they're also present in other parts of Northeast and even in the neighboring country Bangladesh. She's been a trained teacher and currently doing her research on a very interesting topic, cultural encounter of Garos and other tribes around. So, Sister LUCIKA, you're most welcome to this channel, and it's a pleasure to have you today and to discuss with you some aspects of your research as well as your culture.
Thank you, Father.
First of all, could you tell us something more about yourself?
I am Sister LUCIKA SANGMA, as you said, belonging to Missionary Sisters of Mary Help of Christians and from Meghalaya. And our congregation is founded by Bishop Stephen Ferrando in 1942 in Guwahati. At present, I'm doing my research in William Carey University, Meghalaya in Shillong. That is on the cultural assimilation of Garo Megams and Khasi Lengams.
Okay, very good. There are many tribes present in Northeast. Particularly in Meghalaya, the main two tribes are the Khasis and the Garos. And could you tell us what are the main characteristics of the Garo tribe?
Garos are actually matrilineal.
Okay.
We take our title from our mother's side, and we are actually mostly in Garo Hills and also in many parts of Northeast India, even in West Bengal, and one district in Mymensingh district in Bangladesh. And mostly Garos are Christians, Catholics, and Baptists. And there are very few who are still practicing their traditional religion. That is, we call it in Garo Songsarek.
Mostly the animists, as they call it.
Yes, Father.
Nature worshippers.
Yes,
and so on.
yes.
Okay. So, what percentage of the Garos are now Christians?
Well, it will be 95%.
Okay.
95% will be Christians now.
Do they belong to one particular denomination or different denominations?
They belong to Catholics and Baptists. So it will be like 50-50 now. Earlier, the Baptists were majority, but now the Catholics, the population of Catholic religion has grown.
Okay. There's also a Catholic diocese in Tora Hills now,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that shows the Catholic Church has really grown in Tora Hills over the years. Christianity came to Northeast and particularly to Meghalaya maybe a little more than 100 years ago.
Yes.
The American Baptists, Presbyterians, then followed by Catholic Church, they all came to Northeast. And the Garos in large numbers accepted a Christian faith. What would be the reason why such a interest in a religion called Christianity? There are many other religions because India has been dominated by Hindu religion for several centuries or even millennia. And yet, the tribals of Northeast and the Garos particularly, they embrace Christianity. What do you think could be the reason behind it?
The reason may be when the missionaries came, first the Baptist missionaries, American Baptist missionaries came to Garo Hills. And after 50 years, the Catholic missionaries came. I feel Garos, by nature, they are very simple and they are open to receive any faith. So I feel they were attracted by the way the missionaries were dealing with them. They were very kind to them, caring for them. I feel that is the reason that they are more attracted to become Christians.
Okay, could it also be that tribals by nature are very communitarian? They really care for their community members. And Christianity also emphasizes the communitarian aspect in worship as well as the very Christian way of living. That could be one of the reasons, you think?
Yes, tribals by nature, and especially we Garos, we live by community living.
Right.
Anything we do, we are in the community. It is not individualistic. Even in the village, the whole community come together for anything. For if any misfortune happens in the family, the whole community will be there. Or any celebration, the whole community will be there.
Okay.
So that is one of the reasons also, because that we find in Christianity.
Right. Now, Christianity has influenced tremendously the northeastern cultures, and including the Garo culture. Could you tell us how has it influenced positively the community in its growth?
First of all, the faith building.
Okay.
So people have been deepened in their faith in God, as well as also in social level and in education. I think what is so much can be seen now is people are brought up. They have grown so much because of the education that is brought by the missionaries. And also not only that, also in the social level, or in the health sector. So people are already uplifted because of the presence of the church members, of the missionaries.
You're right. I think education has played a crucial role in developing the community. So much so today, the chief minister of your state, Meghalaya, is a Garo, right? SANGMA,
Yes.
Kondar SANGMA,
Yes.
right? Son of a former member of parliament, P.A. SANGMA, a great politician and a social leader. So I think the community has grown over the years because of its association with the Christianity. Now, there are also some organizations in India that make allegations that with the arrival of Christianity in Northeast, the indigenous cultures have been destroyed. You agree to that?
I don't agree, Father, because instead of destroying, actually we are uplifting them.
Okay.
And even the indigenous, as I told you, the Songserek, the animist people who still practice we are actually the Christians. Other members are trying to uplift them, to preserve how to preserve them through cultural activities, through cultural festivals, through dance, songs, and all that.
Yeah, so sometimes we know these kind of allegations are motivated, to tarnish the image of some of the Christian missionaries and what they have done. So, you think missionaries have helped in preserving and enhancing the cultures of tribal people?
Actually, it is the missionaries who have helped the people to preserve their culture, to enhance it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't think if they are still remaining as animists, they will be remaining as like not knowing anything.
Right.
They will be still in their primitive stages.
Right.
Actually, it is because of the missionaries that what we are today.
Right. Yeah. Also, as you mentioned earlier, the Garos are present not only in the Garo hills of Meghalaya, but also in the neighboring states as well as in Bangladesh. Now, since they are in touch with other tribal cultures and even non-tribal cultures, have they been able to assimilate some of the cultural aspects to their own life and traditions? And this is one of your research topics as well. Yeah.
Yes. See, Garos are by nature, they are very easily adaptable people.
Okay.
And they easily adapt. So Garos in Tripuras, they will adapt the culture of those in Tripura. Garos in Nagaland will adapt the culture of Nagas. Garos in Bengal, West Bengal will adapt the culture of Bengalis. And Garos in Bangladesh, they will adapt to the culture of Bangladesh. So they are easily adaptable. But they try to lose their dress, cultural dress and all something of their language. But then the basic things remain there. And now more and more they are aware that they should keep up their culture.
I would have liked to be in your traditional cultural dress, but unfortunately, you are in a
Yes.
religious sister's dress. Okay, now having assimilated some of these cultural elements from other tribes as well as non-tribal cultures, you think the tribe has been able to retain their real identity as Garo tribes?
Yes, of course. Though they have been assimilated, but then the basic elements of their culture still remains there,
Okay.
and they still try to preserve it. And many of them are still working for it, so that we don't lose our culture.
Okay. I'm glad you belong to a religious women's congregation, Missionary Sisters of Mary, Help of Christians. And I think it's a growing religious congregation in Northeast with a large number of membership. What are the main activities your sisters engage in?
Our main activity is missionary work, because by name we are known as Missionary Sisters of Mary, Help of Christians. And our main work is the touring in the villages. We visit our families, and we teach them not only religion, not about religion, but also how to take care of them. Especially we care for women, girls, and children.
Okay. So religious sisters are doing great work, particularly among the people of Northeast. And I see there are a number of Garo women becoming Catholic religious sisters, and their contribution is certainly appreciable. You know, before we wind up, would like to, listen to you some of the beautiful Garo hymns or songs that is very traditional and very close to your culture. If you can sing for us a couple of lines, it would be appreciable.
Okay, Father.
Yeah.
I'm glad. This is a cultural song.
Yes.
We used to sing this during the Wangala festival and all that. Dum 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 chong da di chong da ma do kat do normal pante me sana ancheng wan galau da ma bang si sekana ancheng me sana. So this is basically from the Wangala festival. Dum 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 chong dadi chong means the beating of the drums. Garos usually use the long drums, so that is how they beat the long drums. And by hearing the drums, all, especially the young men and women, come together and they dance together. And the Wangala festival is usually happens towards the end, in the beginning of November. It is a festival of harvesting.
The main festival of the Garos?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, sister, for your time. Wonderful to know you and learn more about the Garo culture. And thank you for all your sharing and the information that you have shared with us. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Father, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.